This video tutorial will show you how to use Skype. Assumptions are that you've already downloaded and installed the most recent version of Skype from www.skype.com, and that you've already installed, configured, and have tested your webcam to ensure that it's properly functioning. We'll begin by creating a Skype user account. Launch Skype, click on the Don't Have a Username, fill out the form, create your Skype username. We suggest using your first name dot last name so that people can easily find you. Choose a strong password. They say a minimum of 4 characters, but I suggest you use something a little bit more stronger than 4 characters to include uppercase, lowercase, and some special characters. Agree to the terms and services and click Next. Provide your email address. That way, if you've ever forgotten your password, you can look it back up. This also gives you other people the opportunity to search for you by entering your username when they go to add a contact. I'm going to choose not to opt into the Skype news and special offers because I've already gotten enough spam. As you can see, Skype came back and said the user account name that I was trying to create already exists. So it came up with some suggestions. I can choose any one of these suggestions that it's offering me, or I can choose to create my own. Let's try to and choose sign in. Now that Skype's been launched, this welcome screen comes up. We can choose to hide this welcome screen and not have it show up by unchecking the Show Welcome screen at startup, clicking the X up here and closing the box. Now you can see Skype is launched, and I'm logged in as Timothy Golden, NH. My status is set to online. I can also come in here and change my status to away, do not disturb, invisible, or offline. Now I'll go ahead and show you how you can add some contacts. With Skype open, click on Contacts, add a new contact. You can search by Skype name or full name or even email address. Because I know my Skype name for my home account, I'll choose that. And click on Find. Skype does its search, comes back and shows the Skype username and tells me where I am, and you can also click to view the profile of this particular person to get some more information, and we're going to go ahead and click on Add Contact. You can send a personal message to the contact letting them know, hey, please add me to your Skype and who you are. I can continue to add more contacts. I can come in and import some people from my address book, or I can send a notification to other people saying, hey, come on and get started with Skype. As you can see now, my home account appears over here, but it appears grayed out. That's because the account is offline and is not connected. Now we'll go ahead and show you some of the preferences you can set up in Skype. Under Tools, Options, you have a whole series of various options that you can choose here. I suggest you go through them one at a time to take a look. You can modify your audio settings. As you can see, as I'm speaking, the volume indicator goes up here, and you can adjust that accordingly. You can also test your sound. You can change the various sound settings for when, call actions happen. And you can come in and view your video settings. So, my video is obviously pointed at. I'd like to make sure that, for privacy reasons, automatically receive video from nobody. And show that I have video to nobody. Be sure to save your settings as you go along. I'll show you how now you can personalize your Skype account. I'd like to change my profile picture. Right now you can see over here that it shows up as a question mark. I'd like to take a video snapshot. We'll go ahead and crop that in a little tighter here. Get a well-composed shot and click on Sneeves. Choose the snapshot and hit apply. Okay. Now you can see that my icon has been changed, so that when people add me to their contacts, it'll show up over here. I'm also able to edit my profile and modify things like my state, my gender, date of birth, website, a little bit about me, email address, contact phone numbers, and so on and so forth. Be sure to click Update whenever you're done changing some of these settings. Now I'll show you how you can see your video by clicking on See My Video, or I can choose to just close the box and ignore the message. If I'd like to initiate a video call, I can choose my contact and click on Video Call. Unable to connect because Tim is offline. I'd like to go ahead and place a test call to the Skype testing service to make sure that everything's working well. I choose the test service from my contacts and click on Call. So this is me testing the recording call to make sure that everything's working properly. Playback seems to be okay. Everything worked well. I'm going to go ahead and end the call. To log out of Skype, you click on Skype and choose Sign Out.